Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. And for those of you that are returning, welcome back and thank you guys so much for your continued love and support to the channel. This is going to be a general reading in love. We're going to see where the connection is going when it comes to you and your person, or the person on your mind, of course. And this will be for everyone of all zodiac signs. Now, keep in mind that this will be a general reading, so it may or may not resonate or fit your specific story. However, I do ask, as always, that you guys give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you are not already here. All right, let's go ahead and jump right on in. I hope that you guys are doing well, staying safe, happy, and healthy as always. Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know or be aware of in their connections regarding the person on their mind? Where is this connection going? What is the energy surrounding this connection or relationship? Where are things going? All right, so we got home coming out first. So for some of you, this is a relationship. It is established or something where you guys are very comfortable or feeling very comfortable. I do see ascend here. What is the energy? What is the direction? We have fertility. Tell me about the collective here. What is the energy and love here? We got soulmate here. This is good so far, guys. Tell me about the collective here. What is it that they need to know? And we got loss. Oh no, what is this? So fifth dimension is coming out. We have intuitive communication. You are connected at the soul level. Memories and yes here. Nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past, let it go. And then yes, the answer to your question is yes. Why am I getting like someone is getting some sort of downloads? Memories are here, but for some reason, I don't know if this is like remembering your dreams or your intuition here. There's something here about the fifth dimension, and this could be a very spiritual connection for some of you. This can also be a situation where you guys are connected at the 5D, but there's something here about this yes and memories. Maybe you're getting dreams and you're wondering if these dreams have anything to do with the relationship. Maybe you're getting downloads, maybe wondering if that has something to do with the relationship here. There's definitely something here. Now, keep in mind with loss, it doesn't necessarily have to be an actual loss, because with the card we have loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. So this can be a situation where someone is rediscovering themselves, or this relationship could put them in a position to maybe rediscover or discover a part of themselves that has been lost, or that they may have thought was lost here. So let's go ahead and clarify this energy, because with home coming out, this is again someone that you feel very comfortable with. We have cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other. So it either is something that is already established, a relationship where you guys are maybe living together. Maybe you've established a home life. It could be a marriage here. Tell me about home. What is this about? Now, we got the 10 of Pentacles, but it's coming out in the reverse. That lets me know that this is a relationship, but there could be a lot of friction, a lot of discord, maybe a lot of arguments here. King of Swords is here, so this is a very domineering energy. I hate to say this, but the King of Swords, and this is not for everyone, but the King of Swords can somewhat be someone that's a bit controlling. In his worst or lowest vibration, he can even be abusive here, because look at the Devil. So yeah, King of Swords to the Devil, this is definitely a very dominant energy. Could be a masculine here, doesn't have to be, but King of Swords with the Devil is someone that needs control. They require control. They are very domineering in how they talk, how they act here. So initially this seemed good, but let me see what this is about. Why is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse with home? Maybe this is a broken relationship, or relationship that has fallen apart due to someone's domineering ways. I see the Ace of Cups here. So there is love. I do feel like there is love here, but this can also talk about a new beginning in love. I see the 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and death here. So there's likely been a change or transformation, and with the Two of Pentacles, it feels like someone's trying to balance or work something out here, but there's an energy of sadness, regret here. I'm going to, of course, clarify, but I don't like that Ten of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, because it feels like there's a lack of stability. And seeing the Two of Pentacles, there could be a lot of back and forth, on and off. So with home, this could be a situation where someone has become very complacent or very much just used to kind of going along in this connection. King of Swords with the Devil, that's not a nice guy or girl, but whoever it is, it's someone that is very controlling. They can even be very manipulative here. Now, with Ascend here, it feels like both of you are in this energy of wanting to ascend in some way. We have expansion, evolution, universal intelligence, stay connected to spirit. Tell me about Ascend. Ooh. We got the Three of Pentacles. So you could be working together. You and this person could be working together to create some sort of change here. I am seeing the Wheel. So it feels like some sort of movement or moving in the right direction, but I'm also seeing the Eight of Swords. So it feels like you have been very restricted, or this relation has been very restricted to when it comes to moving on or moving forward here. So it feels like you guys are wanting some sort of, because the Wheel can talk about winning or having some sort of big success, big luck, big changes coming in. But with the Eight of Swords, something isn't happening. And it feels like you both want something to happen. You both are looking for some sort of change. You could be really working together or collaborating to make that change come to fruition here. Tell me more about Ascend with the Three of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands, though. So it feels like every time you guys try to work together, there's some sort of conflict or debate or rivalry or just a lot of tension here with the Five of Wands. A lot of drama here. What do we got? Eight of Pentacles, Empress, and the Page of Pentacles here. So someone here is wanting to build something here. This is someone that very much is established with the Empress. Could be a mother. There could be children involved here with the Page of Pentacles. But it's like someone here wants to work. You guys both want to work, but it just seems like with the Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, every time you try to come together or work together, Five of Wands, there's some drama, conflict. Maybe everyone wants to be in charge, or everyone wants to have a say, or, you know, maybe it's just a one-sided thing, but there is a lot of disagreements here. Three of Pentacles to the Five of Wands, we can't get along. Even though we both want this to work, or even though we both want to ascend, we want to see brighter days even, we just can't get along. There's something here, and it could be some sort of disharmony, because I'm seeing an Empress, but I'm also seeing a Page of Pentacles. Now, if we're dealing with two energies where one of you is the Empress and the other is the Page of Pentacles, that's very clear why it's different levels, and you both may think or feel on different wavelengths or different, you know, levels here, but it's something here about wanting to really elevate but not being able to, because there's constant conflict, or the setback is that you guys are just arguing or fighting or bickering, or there's something here about just not getting along here. Now, with fertility, it feels like some seeds are being planted here. So we have fresh ideas, manifest growth, plant your seeds here. This can also talk about pregnancy, so be careful if that is not something that you are interested in. Tell me about fertility here. We got the Five of Swords here. Now that is a conflict. Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, 55 could be significant here. Nine of Swords. Yeah, this feels like some sort of stress or worry, or someone here is afraid. It almost makes me feel with the Empress and fertility coming out, like someone here feels threatened by the other person's, I don't want to say success or money, maybe something that this person does for work. Why is this Five of Swords here? Yeah, the Strength in reverse. Yeah, I don't like it. Someone here is very insecure. Someone here is very insecure. Look at that, Four of Cups. Not happy, feeling rejected, feeling left out, feeling as if they're not enough here. Five of Pentacles to the Lover. So there's definitely an unequally yoked partnership I'm picking up on. And again, you guys may really love each other. I do see the Ace of Cups here, but it just feels like something doesn't work. Or there are just a lot of differences and it's causing some sort of conflict here. But Five of Swords to the Strength. Someone here is very insecure. We got Leo energy here with the Strength. So someone here could be a Leo or have Leo placements. But someone here is very, very insecure. And it has to do with maybe the other person's abundance or fertility. I'm getting someone is able to easily plant seeds, or they're able to easily manifest. We saw the Empress. And the other person may not be able to be with that Page of Pentacles. So again, it feels like you guys both want something, but maybe there is one of you that is working harder or pulling your weight and the other person isn't here. It's definitely giving a vibe here, though, that with the Four of Cups, someone here is just not happy, or they feel very dissatisfied here. It could be dissatisfaction with themselves here. Now, with soulmate, Spirit is definitely advising you that maybe there's a soulmate coming. This could be a soul tie here. We have compatibility, companionship, your best life partner. What is this? Tell me about soulmate, because what? Tell me about soulmate. Oh, we got the Three of Swords coming out and the Eight of Wands here. So Three of Swords, Eight of Wands. It almost feels like someone's projecting a lot of pain on this relationship or one of you. Three of Swords can talk about pain. It can talk about heartache, sorrow. But with the Eight of Wands, it almost makes me feel like someone's projecting their pain onto the other person or onto the connection. So this may have been a soulmate connection here, but there's something here where I feel like there's so much painful energy. And keep in mind, the Eight of Wands talks about moving forward here. So for some of you, if this is a situation where this person has put you through a lot, or there's been a lot of pain, your soul may be in this Eight of Wands where someone may be moving forward here. And I say that because loss is coming out in the outcome. Now, a loss can mean the loss of a relationship here, but we have loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. Tell me about loss. We got the Hermit here, Virgo energy. Page of Cups, High Priestess, and the Devil. Something very toxic. It's like someone knows that this person is very toxic or negative. There could be some sort of opportunity or message coming in. Tell me about the Hermit. Because the Hermit is someone that's doing soul searching or going within, and we got the World. So I feel like someone could be guided to maybe close this out, realizing that this cycle is over or that it is time to disconnect here. Five of Pentacles. Yes, someone could be leaving. Someone could be leaving or leaving a home here. I do see the Lovers with the Four of Cups. So leaving this person, walking away. Let me clarify this a little bit just to see. I mean, it's kind of clear to me, but I just want to clarify some of these energies because it feels like the love is there, but there's a broken relationship or just a lot of tension, a lot of friction, a lot of drama here. And it feels like it's based on like a built-in competition. So I don't know, is someone sleeping with the enemy? It feels like this person is very I feel like there's a very jealous energy I'm picking up on. And again, they may not mean to be jealous, they may not want to be jealous, but it feels like one of those situations with fertility where someone is always winning, or whatever seed someone's planting, it's manifesting. Why is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Why is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, look, we got the Four of Cups. So someone here is not happy. Someone here is not happy. They don't want this. They don't want what is being offered to them here. There's a lot of instability. I feel like something has been too back and forth, too unstable, too up and down. And someone's like, you know what? Just fuck it. I don't even want it. I don't even want it anymore. Like, I definitely feel like that. Look at that. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles. That's a lot. That's a lot for someone to be in. And it could be affecting someone's money, their mental health here, stress levels here. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. And we have the Page of Pentacles here. So we already saw that Page of Pentacles with the Empress here. Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. This is someone that there is love, but it makes me feel like, I don't know, is it like a friendly love? Does it feel more like friends than a relationship here? Does it feel like someone, like a parent-child dynamic? Because that's what I'm getting here. Either a friendly love, a parent-child dynamic. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's not seeing a future, or I did see a future here, but I don't anymore. 2 of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Moon. So there's definitely someone here who doesn't want to accept the truth here. It could be something that's very deep. I feel like something that was hidden is obvious now with the Ace of Swords. The truth is out. But with the 2 of Swords, someone doesn't want to accept it. This can be someone that is afraid to lose something. Maybe without the Empress, they're not going to have money or resources or a home. It's something here where someone, it's like they're trying to work it out, but they're not, I don't want to say not happy, but it's like a very competitive, jealous energy I'm picking up on. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, we got the 6 of Cups. So some of you could be working it out. I immediately said for the children. I immediately went to working together or working it out for the children. Let's work it out. Let's stay together. We have kids. We have a family here. But look at that. 10 of Swords is here. So someone, it feels like this is something that, I don't know, the Emperor with the 10 of Swords with the Fool. This could be someone that's very reckless, or their recklessness has caused some sort of bad ending, betrayal, backstabbing even. Tell me about this 5 of Wands. Yeah, we got the Magician. Now, the Magician, it's really, I almost feel like a distraction. And I've gotten that energy in the recent readings where like someone tries to distract another by bringing conflict, or it could be a very jealous energy where they see someone working, building, doing something, and they come in to distract you so that you don't create or you don't do something here. But with the Hermit, Virgo energy, someone is seeing this here. They're seeing the illusion. They're seeing the confusion, or they're seeing through the illusion here. 5 of Wands to the Magician. This is someone that is very invested in drama. It's almost like someone gets a kick or a thrill here, because the Magician, it's like putting all of your energy into the drama, so you don't have time to really ascend. You can't build anything. You can't do anything because there's always some weird stuff going on. Always some drama, always an argument, always a fight. I'm so invested, so focused on the drama that I can't do anything else. Tell me about this 5 of Swords. Yeah, I don't like this. Tower. So this is someone who is very much I'm thinking a destroyer. That's the first thing that came to mind. But the 5 of Swords and Tower, this is someone that is destroying something, or they're getting some sort of thrill or a kick almost. And I don't want to say a thrill, but the 5 of Swords talks about winning at all costs. Even if I have to destroy something that you've built with the Tower, I will do just that. Queen of Swords, 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. So someone here, it's almost like they would struggle or put themselves through the drama, the ringer, do a lot to hurt themselves, to hurt another person, or to hurt you. Tell me about Strength in reverse. This is someone who is very insecure, or they operate out of pride or ego. Why is Strength in reverse? Maybe trying to weaken another person. 9 of Cups. Yeah, this is a selfish person. Very selfish person. I think that this person is only thinking about themselves. 3 of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. There could be some sort of opportunity, or like an opportunity to collaborate, come together, work with others here. And this is someone with the 5 of Swords Tower. They could be destroying the chance, or destroying opportunities, or making it very, like the Tower is a very, I don't want to say flighty energy, but it's a very chaotic energy. 5 of Swords to the Tower, a very jealous person, a very prideful person, a very vengeful person I'm getting. I don't like this energy. What does this 3 of Swords represent? Because I feel like someone has been suffering, or they've been going through a lot in this connection here. We got the 8 of Cups. Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands here. There's definitely someone that's leaving the pain behind. They want to walk away. Someone here, yeah, your soulmate could be coming in, but with the Fool, it's someone new. And look, now we see the Emperor here. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Because I feel like this is coming in swiftly, or if someone walks away, a new connection is coming in immediately. And I keep getting that, like, it feels like someone is stuck with a toxic narcissist here. We got the Nine of Swords. So someone here is afraid to move. They're afraid to, look, Seven of Pentacles. I'm second guessing it. I'm thinking about it. I know what I need to do, but I've invested so much. I've put so much time into this. I've put so much energy into this. Queen of Pentacles with the Star. Wow. So someone here definitely is afraid to move forward. And there's a soulmate coming in. So it feels like you're missing out on a soulmate connection or a soul tie because you're staying in a toxic dynamic or a toxic situation. A situation with someone who may not even truly appreciate you or appreciate what you bring to the table here. Why is the Hermit here? Yeah, someone is doing some sort of soul searching or introspection here. We have the Emperor. Is this Emperor seeking you? Knight of Swords. I feel like someone is realizing it. I feel like someone's gaining the strength because they realize with the Knight of Swords Devil, there is something very toxic about this relationship. There is something very negative here. Hermit with the Devil. This is someone who is smartening up. They're becoming very wise here. But I'm also getting, again, give me one more with this Emperor Hermit. Because it almost feels like someone is seeking you, or this Emperor is watching you or seeking you in some way, or is going to find you after an ending. This person may lose you as well. Tell me about this Hermit Emperor. The Hermit again, Virgo energy. So someone here could be a Virgo. Someone here could be an Aries here. But look, I feel like someone could be setting boundaries, cutting this person off, walking away, leaving here. This can also be someone who is giving you some sort of guidance or wisdom here. This could be a father figure for some of you. But it's like someone's telling you something or giving you some sort of wise counsel or wise advice. Doesn't have to be a father, but it's someone that's very strong, very powerful. They're telling you, like, listen, you don't deserve this. Queen of Swords, I'm being honest with you. I'm being straight up with you. You don't deserve this. You can do better. You deserve better. You deserve more here. And it makes me feel like someone is going to eventually maybe close this cycle out. Tell me about the World. And Temperance. Yeah, peace, harmony, Sagittarius energy, acceptance here. King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and this is where you're going. We already saw the Queen of Pentacles, Empress, and now we're seeing the King of Pentacles. But with the Wheel and Six of Pentacles, you're going to meet someone who is very balanced, who can reciprocate what you have. All we saw was the Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Now we're seeing the Wheel and a Six of Pentacles. So yeah, you're likely with a person that you are not equally yoked with. And let's say you're financially stable and this person's not. They're very jealous. They're very bitter. They're upset that they don't have what you have. They're upset that they don't have your fertility or abundance here. And it's likely making them very angry, but it's also affecting their ego or their pride in some way. And again, I feel like this person, they do love you here. Ace of Cups, this is love here, but it's also codependent with that Devil coming up. And I feel like someone here is about to really see the difference when they get with this soulmate or this new person. So whoever you're with now, I don't think that this is the last stop, honey. I think that there is something better coming in. But for some of you, you have to kind of cut the dead weight. And I say that in, you know, no disrespect, but this is not it. Look at that. Illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. This is not it. Look at that. You're supposed to be with someone. We got yin yang and 1111 coming out with embrace. So there's an imbalance here. You're supposed to be with someone that feels like you're equal, that feels like the yin to your yang, that is, it feels like it's your flow. There's something here about a lot of drama, a lot of fighting, things like that. 1111 is an important number. Twin flames. With twin flames, it symbolizes harmony and balance here. So a connection that you're in or supposed to be in, it should be harmonious. It should feel balanced. It should feel reciprocal. What you are able to give is what you're able to get or receive in return here. Like the yin yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. So again, someone that has maybe the same things as you, and you guys could be opposites, but it's like you kind of build off of each other's strengths, or you can kind of ping pong each other's strengths and build something better. Not someone that's depleting you or taking from you or siphoning your energy or doing the most to prevent you from having something better here. So I don't know who I'm speaking to, but this situation is an illusion. And it feels like you are going to really see for yourself, Hermit here twice with the Emperor, you will eventually see, or I feel like you're going to be shown your true Emperor, and it's going to be very, very easy for you to close this cycle out and move forward. So guys, that is the message I have for you today. I hope this resonates and gives you some clarity. If it does, please support the channel as always by giving this video a thumbs up and also subscribing, and I will see you darlings on the next one. Bye.